Oh, welcome back. This is Shadow Drake. Alright, so unfortunately we have a storm incoming, but I wanted to go get started on the outpost. So I'm actually going to try testing one thing, and that's to see what a solar storm is like. Now, as you can kind of see, I have a bunch of boxes. I have my bags. I'm even bringing my harm suit and a bunch of chocolate bars, and it is a solar storm. I'm curious to see just how bad a solar storm is. So, yeah. Let's see how well that works.
Oxygen low.
Okay, let's...
Oxygen low.
I'll see how that does, because I want to see just how bad it is for this suit, because I want to get that started. But while I'm out here, I'm going to test to see... Ooh, that's hot.
Hunger
Oh,
caution.
that's actually... Oh, man. That waste pipe is filling up fast. Much faster than I wanted to.
Jetpack critical.
Oh, wow, that is fast. Overpressurized again. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, the solar storm is let's go back inside. Yeah, this is untenable. There's no way I can get anything done during a solar storm if that's the case. Back in, back in, back in, back in. Well, that gives me an extra day for me to plan this out, because that's insane. Oh man, that's insane. Okay, so what if... Oh yeah, yeah, this is... See, this is the problem with the harm suit. Even though it's in a slot, it is affected by temperature. So, if I were to... If I were to put on my harm suits, it's gonna hurt.
Low pressure.
Ugh.
Oxygen critical.
But it quickly cools it down. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Okay, so what that means is I will have to
Oxygen
be
low.
extremely careful
Oxygen low.
about... I can't hot swap either. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, it's in here. Okay, so the normal suit is 27 and it's warming up. Yeah, it warms up to match. So if I were to just go outside, then that's gonna also get hot. Because I mean, the thing with the harm suit is, this is not gonna get hot too fast. So like I can be out here in the harm suit and I'm not gonna see much of a change. In fact, yeah, everything looks like it's gonna be fine being out here, even though it's like all bleached and everything. So the harm suit will last, but this, ugh. So I gotta wait for the storm to be over. Dang it! I really wanted to get started on that. Well, whatever. Let's check on some stuff while in my harm suit. So I'm thinking, oh no, nope, it hasn't offloaded yet. Dang it! 905. Ugh, yeah. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to wait. Now, the patch has already happened. Basically, everything that went... What ended up happening is I fixed all my insert commands. Yeah, this is, I need to change these to smart canisters. I really do need to do that. I'll do that next time I come back. Yeah. Are you serious? What's the last one? I think I'm approaching winter. 3 kilowatts of power? Are you serious? Wow, that's a lot of power. I think I'm approaching Vulcan winter again because the temperatures have been increasing. Yeah, just look at that. It's not. The harm suit is doing its job. Oh, okay. And this is going to be... Let's see what the temperature of this is. What stuff is in here? That's so weird. That does not change temps. So, and if I do this... Hold on. That's weird. So I could actually set out in the harm suit. Okay. Then swap in them during the middle. Might be worth a try. Okay. Well, I don't know that I want to do that, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna wait for nighttime and then just head out. So pretty much the only thing that I'm doing is I'm gonna set out and get that major outpost going. The that one in the corner right there. The gold, silver, the coal, and that. And I need to... Yeah, I just gotta go and get it set up. That way I can, once it's set up, then... Yeah. Yeah, my commentary is yeses and us and everything. Actually, isn't a burger box supposed to keep things stable? 50%. Hold on. I thought the burger box was supposed to preserve food. Like, I brought a bunch of chocolate bars so that I could, you know, work with that. Okay. Let's put this here. Okay, is it nighttime? Looks like it's nighttime. Alright, guys. Time to set out. Last eating and drinking. Let's eat my last little meal, and then we're gonna go set out. Bye-bye, base. I won't be back for a while.
Oxygen low.
Now, I will actually need to bring the solid fuel generator with me, because I forgot to build another one, and let's just be honest, I don't think I need one. Alright. Where is my tablet? I put it in the other suit, didn't I? Where's my tablet? Is it 5? I have too much gunk. Where's my tab? Oh, I left it on the ground inside. Yeah, I do think it's gotta be winter again. It's day 180. Yeah, it sounds like about right for winter. Can't believe I left my tablet inside. Yep, there it is. Kinda need that. Now, I am actually trying to genetically engineer some cocoa. .47. This is the one. Why didn't I mark it? Oh, I forgot to print one last thing. Beacon. Electronics printer. I need 2 beacons. Let's just bring some of these extra cabling just in case. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to go. Alright, we're gonna get the outpost squared away. Let's, well... Last drink of water. There we go.
Oxygen low.
Alright.
Oxygen low.
Once again, I am going to subject you to moving, the hop-in again. So we're gonna set up the outpost, and we're gonna get it squared away so that I can prepare for the rocket to eventually be using that as the outpost control. So let's get to it. So 2.33 kilometers. I am not going to subject. Well, you know what? I'm not going to subject you to the travel. So I will see you when I get to that location. So be right there. All right, we're back. All right, we traveled. It's. I actually kind of like the view up here in the daytime. That's actually kind of neat. Okay. So the beacon is right here. All right, so let's see what I got. Okay. This is going to be tough. Okay, so deep miner. Your iron, copper, silicon, so that means I need to have the coal right here, and I need to eventually transmit power there, and I need to remember that the mount needs to be facing the base is over there, so it needs to be okay, so maybe like up that hill or something. Okay, so first thing that I need to do, and I am on a time crunch here, is I need to go on ahead and get my everything squared away. I need to get a floor. So let's go ahead and get kind of started on that. Let's get a floor down, and I do need a actual living place. So let's just go ahead and get this, yeah, so that I don't do that anymore. Okay. And then what I want to do is actually figure out where I'm going to scope out the deep miners, because I got to have 2 sets of deep miners. I need to have the coal deep miner. I need to have... I can't be out of steel sheets. Did I just not pack a lot of steel sheets or something? Oh, because I meant that to be the deep miner. This is the deep miner platform. Okay, so where is it? This is the coal region. Up here is... Okay, so this is all coal. This is iron, copper, silicon. Okay. No, 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 no. I may have made a mistake here. Okay. I can remove this. Okay. This is the coal region right here. Yeah, coal region. And then up here is iron, copper, wait. Iron, copper, silicon, coal. Where's the gold and silver? Gold and silver should be over here, right? Oh no. I actually... Gold and silver should be over here, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh, bad mistake. Okay, so gold and silver. Okay, so 2-2 and then coal. Okay, so I probably should have put the deep miners right here. So if I do this... This is coal. Yeah, this is strictly coal. Okay. Let's just get this built so that I know exactly what I need. I gotta be careful. I need electronic parts. I should have built with this in mind right here, because you know, I need flooring, and then Because the whole thing is, I need to make a renewable power loop, while at the same time, this one is the building. I need to get the power box. This needs to start. So, okay, right here. If I build this right here, I can go ahead and build it, weld it up, build materials, and go ahead and charge it with my coal generator so that I have so solid generator like this. And start that going, because I need to split out the power, but I also need to run some power that way, so that because I need to get it for that outpost. So now this one is the one that has the coal. All right, I got power going now. Okay, so if my nebiners are going to be over there, I gotta have the silo and stuff control for the rocket over there. So I think I will make my temporary outpost right here. I think I'm gonna make a 3x3. So let's just do that. It's turning night. That's good. I don't need extra stuff getting in the way. Only reason I'm making this a bit bigger is because I don't know exactly how I'm going to try to fit everything for the outpost controls, and I need to have some form of and since I'm going to be here for quite a while, and I'm going to be saving a little bit more often, the only reason for that is because I think I might need to restart my computer, because I think traveling is might actually be problematic. Okay. Now I'm gonna hope that I actually brought some glass. Okay. Okay. It should be under build materials. Yes, it did. Okay. Let's get my outpost constructed. So that way I can vacuum this out, get it all squared away, and I'll have a safe place to eat and drink. Nope. And plus, if I have a storm, I want to be able to... is it crowbar? Yeah, it's crowbar. Okay. Now the power box is what has my APC, so... I'm just going to tie that to station battery over there. That way I can have a home base. Now, as far as this is concerned, I do want to have like a transmitter that kind of powers everything. I want to keep it all on a light power line. I don't intend to really have batteries going here. I mean, this is like the normal stuff where we just build an outpost. Except this time, Shadow Drake actually brought. Oh no, did I bring pipes? Build materials, I don't think. Oh yes, I did. Okay, good. Alright, now that that's squared away. Cool, I can start emptying this out. Then I can, let's see, I need the console, which is gonna be right here. The advanced airlock, the sensor. Let's do it right this time. Like I actually brought everything I need. Okay. Oh. So far, so good. Now that we got that, I need to find my labeler. This is outpost 1. This is inside, side, outside. Still not a vacuum in here. Zero gas sensor. Outpost 1. Come on now. Empty out already. That last little bit is always the most annoying part. You know what? I'm gonna leave this open because I have no way to recharge batteries except for this APC. Which is kind of a slight problem on my end. Okay, it's all nil. Perfect. Inside, inside, inside. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now that this is done, now I can actually prepare the rest of my outpost. This is where it's going to get a little bit trickier because okay, so this is food. I'll need one of these beacons. I won't need, well, actually, this is where I use this.
Temperature critical. Temperature high.
Yeah.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Okay. Okay, so let's drop my chocolate bars, my burger. I'll keep my ladders. These are spare waste canisters. My tools. Actually, let's just drop everything here. Completely forgot to bring extra stuff. I'll need both these centrifuges. Beacon. We'll keep build materials. We'll bring this for the chutes. Actually, might as well bring that too. And the silo. Won't need that just yet. I think I don't need that anymore. This is extra stuff. Okay, so now that I'm inside the harm suit, I'll be able to yeah. Huh. There's just not enough air for that to melt. Okay. Okay. Now I have air. Time to get started on the... Okay. So, as far as this is concerned, this needs some centrifuges. So let's kind of work my way back. So what I need to do is have some centrifuges like this. So maybe 1 and 2. Just keep stuff. Just need steel sheets for this. It's a wrench. Whatever. Now I need a welding torch. Okay. So we need the steel sheets for that. What I will do now is probably shoot these appropriately. Which one of these is the deep miner box? Let's do it this way. This is... Okay, like that. These centrifuges, basically the only storage that I'm gonna have is from this. And it's gonna go probably out to the centrifuge right here. But I will actually put a input right here so that I can control put coal in as needed. And now the whole reason I'm making this twisty junction mess is so that I can have some storage within the some storage within the centrifuge to be capable of doing that. Now, here's where things are going to get a little bit weird. I need the power and data from the whole outpost control to be all connected together. So I think from here on out, I need to come up with the way that the power transmitters are going to go. Like, or maybe I could actually have the power transmitters be on the roof to head towards the other beacon.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, hunger caution, yep. Yeah, I think if I have the beacons on the roof, the power transmitters on the roof, that'll work. Okay, and that works. And then I can just run this cable up to the roof and have the power transmitters and leave the light cables for everything out here. Okay, yeah, that works. That works for me. So, I left the power box inside, didn't I? Alright, let's go inside. Ooh, this is kind of a problem. Where's my build materials? Shoot. Okay, back inside we go. That's not good. I did not think the Vulcan sun was gonna be right there. I don't need this to get too hot. Okay, let's get that. Short-term solution, just ball it up. There we go. Okay. Now, all I'm gonna need is one of these set to 5,000. Okay. I didn't bring my IC-10s like I should have. Alright, that works. There we go. Simplicity's sake, I think I am going to put a ladder right there. Okay. Now, what I need to do is get the whole chute system going. And I think this needs to be the other way, like this. Let's get cables first. I'm not going to be too fancy. Now, I did actually kind of give a thought, but I think when the combustion centrifuges come in, I might actually redo a lot of this stuff to pipe so that it's just, you know, that handles it. I'm going to save the game right here, because I'm going to go ahead and start both of these. Usually this crashes my game. I'm going to go ahead and start both of these too. Now here's what I want to do. I want to have an overflow chute right here. It goes forward, and when it overflows, it goes out. Okay. So we're gonna have an overflow chute right here. And we're going to have yet another overflow. I literally just had it. Another overflow, except it'll be this way. So what's gonna happen is both these centrifuges right here are gonna process the reagents first. When they overflow, that's when it'll go towards my actual system. Now, what I am going to do is have a stacker right here. And then and this is going to be my silo right up here. Let's make it direct middle. Okay. Where's my welder? Let's go ahead and get that welded. Get everything squared away. Now plastic sheets. Cable coils. Because I need this to be operational. Because I am going to, more than likely. It's a 5, I think, fits. No, it's a 3 and a 1. That's so bad. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cable up and stuff, because all of this needs to be ready for the outpost controls. Okay, save again. I'm saving frequently because after I do some work, if my game crashes, because I mean the last time I believe that the whole Vulcan thing crashed was because I did a whole lot of exploration, probably loaded a bunch of parts of the world, and then it just crashed because it just couldn't handle it. I think I'll have the beacon right here, kind of like this. That way I can remove like that. Don't need that there anymore. And I'll get this on the data network so that I can, yeah, now I have that. So this is going to be, we're going to call this Outpost 2. Because what I'm going to end up doing is completely tear down my original Outpost 1, and that'll become the new Outpost 1. So now this no longer needs to be here. Wow, there's 76%. Okay. That's squared away. Let's see if I got any ores. Answer is no. I can't wait for the change. How tall is this spot? It's gonna take these a while. Okay, so what I can do, I really hope I have enough chutes.
Hunger critical.
Come on. There we go. Woe to me if I don't have enough chutes. That should be a 5. A 5 should connect, right?
Hydration critical.
Alright, 5 connects. That's actually going to be in the way now. Corner. Straight 5, I think, or straight 3. Straight 3. Okay. So that connects everything here, and now I need to hopefully have enough to connect that to that spot up there. As far as deep miners are concerned, though, did I plan this correctly? Okay, so this is coal right here. That's all coal. So this is iron, copper, silicon right here. So I can get 2 deep miners there, and then the gold and silver is over here. Okay, so that's not too bad. I think I kind of got that mostly right. think what I can do actually is change this to a junction. Right, like that. Let's go eat and drink. Good. Oh, alright. See some chocolate bar. Yeah, that is like not at all. Nom 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 nom. I should have really stopped by my major outposts to get this stuff squared away. Ooh, wow. That's not a lot. I have to leave this place. Oh, that's still decaying. Delay reduced to 50% inside burger box. Oh. Okay, so the burger box is helping. 4 hours is still not that bad though. Okay. Let's see. How is this going to be a problem right here? Shoot. I have plenty of air. That's not going to be too bad. That's purely CO2. All right, let's go back out there. I don't have anywhere near enough chutes. But then I have to program that. Oh, that works perfectly. That worked perfectly. Okay. Oh, and then I can recycle this and put it inside so that I can hold stuff. Oh, that worked even better. Okay, so essentially my outpost has been created. I don't need a small locker. Is it like this? Oh yeah, that's better. Glad that chocolate bars don't go bad. Okay. Let's organize some stuff a bit better. Chocolate. More food. That's my I gotta get back home stuff. It's my beacon. Walls and cables. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these others situated. So that was saying 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so I can't get the final deep miner situated from the whatchamacallit. Let's save. Okay, I'm back. Crap. Well, that happened. Okay, so let's see. I think I decided that I want to bring these down a level, and there's a big risk involving that, and that's if I fall down that hole, I'm basically screwed. Okay, so what I was thinking, I gotta remove these, and then as I was removing that and trying to figure out a good way to lay out the other deep miners, I kind of decided that, you know, maybe if they're all going to be in the same level, if they're all going to be in the same level right here, for like the iron, copper, silicon, and then the gold and silver, I might as well bring those down a level. So that's what I wanted to do. So that's what I'm going to do. But I mean, look at that hole right there. That's dangerous. So let's go ahead and move these down a level, and then I will work with that. Okay, so come on, hand drill. got a lot of junk in my inventory too, so I need to just go on ahead and start putting stuff back in some method. Okay. Now it's wire cutters. Then it's angle grinder. Now it's wrench to reclaim these. And might as well. Alright, so here's the thing. I need to put this back in the same place. Like so. But it requires terrain below for that to be placed. Which is kind of a problem because there's a giant hole in the flippin' where the deep miners went. And as much as I want to fall in there and die, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I don't want to do that. Okay, so that takes care of that hole. Please don't die. No 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 no, I need this. Okay, there's lava down there. Oh, so it is literally a pit of death. There's like gonna be no... There is no surviving that with the with a harm suit. Okay, so that's squared away. Let's just go on it. Let's Alright, let's... Okay. Now I don't know if I need this to be kind of very flat. Oh gosh, that's the hole right there, Shadow Drake. Like so. I don't know if this needs to be flat for it to work properly, but you know what? Let's just make it as flat as we can. There we go. Wrong way. There we go. Now, let's rebuild the whole darn thing. And this definitely needs to be going because these electric centrifuges are just going to hog up a lot of power and stuff. But once these things start churning out the coal, it won't be a big problem anymore. And I guess once these are going, once I get the setup going and I can wrap up. I believe it's screwdriver. No, it's cable coils. Go back to your hole. Alright. Now that I got that. Let's try to figure out how to get... Oh, that wasn't so bad. I believe 5s will work here. Yep. Alright, perfect. Okay, so that takes care of that again. We are now in a better, stable position, saving the game because I don't want crashes to happen. I'm gonna need more coal in there. Okay. Alright. Now comes setting up the gold and silver. Now, because I wanted to have the gold and the silver be 2x2s. Where's my build materials? Gonna need that. And deep miner. Alright, so basically over here is iron, copper, silicon. So when I'm gonna do the 2x2, I think I want it to face like this. And then I think I want the other one to face over here, maybe? It's blocked by deep miner. Really? These actually have blocking? Like that. Because this is also... Yeah. And then I want this to go out here. This is a gold and silver right here. So I can put a gold and silver right there. And then I can put the last gold and silver right here. But it needs terrain below that, so... There we go. Oh, don't kill myself. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work right there. Okay. And then just for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and build these up because this is kind of where I want them. So I want this here. I don't have enough chutes to move stuff where I want them to go. I really hope that those can actually start churning out stuff. But, I mean, I'm going to have to go back to the main base and actually process a ton more chutes to bring back over here. And then I got to start working the outpost stuff. Oh, I need sheets. I might be out of steel sheets. I have a little bit. See, I'm way out of materials. I think the only things that I have a lot of are cables, to be honest. And, electronic parts, it seems. But I can get everything cabled up at least. But I'm probably not going to have these running until I can kind of program that. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably try to go and grab the program from my Mars save and use that to kind of be my my centrifuge control, solid fuel generator control, and large battery control. I think that's what I'm going to do. I guess I could possibly put it all in one script. I might be able to. one thing I wanted to do is, can I color these? I can! Oh, that's perfect. In that case... There we go, now I know which one's what. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Shadow Drake actually learned how to use colors. Isn't that amazing? Alright, so... And with that, you know, once I get the proper... Once I get the correct amount of chutes that I need for all this stuff, I can just use that for control. Actually, now I did grab the script for the outpost control. I wonder if I might be able to adjust that and include battery control and stuff for the solid fuel generator. If not, then I need another IC10 to do that. It's not the right ones. Oh, I have more chutes here. Oh, because I have the launch mounts and stuff here. Oh, okay. Question is, do I want to get that? No, that's not nowhere near enough chutes for that still. This is my minor control. This is the other outpost control. How much? I have a lot of extra space. Maybe I'll be able to fit everything. I mean, right now I'm only using the outpost comms, the silo, which I can change to 1. I might be able to. Centrifuges. I could do a dumb script thing, check the centrifuges. Check the battery, solid fuel generator, turn it on when the battery is above, you know, turn it on when it's below 25%, turn it off when it's above 80%. And then when it doesn't need any more batteries, you know, then these are just going to process. They're going to need to offload their ores. Auto close these when they're full, when they've emptied out, and if I need to chuck in some coal. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 pieces of 50 coal is actually quite a lot. I don't see... By the time if all of those are emptied out with all of this running, it should be... You know, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I think this is actually a good wrap-up point, because what I am going to do is probably try to set up the outpost communication controls. Yeah, I might just set up the outpost communication controls, and then use that to get this working. Oh, I need to bring cable. I think I'm going to bring a cable in right here. So this is going to be my cable. I think for my rockets, last time it burned stuff over there, so maybe my rocket mount should be probably over there in this corner right here. Yeah, if my rocket mount is over here, it shouldn't burn anything in there, right? Okay, all this is there. And then I can get that going. Yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do a lot of offline stuff, and what I'm going to do is try to reprogram this whole entire control center and get it operational with what I got, and see if I can squeeze in the centrifuge solid fuel generator control. And then I guess when we return, it'll be one I'm probably gonna do a lot of offline stuff. You've kind of seen me already do that. And I really kind of want to just get to the point where I'm doing open loop coolers. So I'm gonna have a lot of it looks like I'm screaming metal death trap if I fall down there. Yeah. I think I'm going to take the time to go on ahead and program and try to control everything I need, because I got the silo right there. I got the icy. I'll get the housing and stuff, and this is kind of working. I got some chutes. Question is, yeah, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is put a yeah, I gotta get the chutes. I think that not the deep miner box. Oh, you got 10 chutes there too. The extras box has some chutes. This was meant to be for the rockets. I thought I have a transmitter. All right, guys. So that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to program the IC10 control to handle the solid fuel generator, so that this actually gets some power going. Control the centrifuges so that when they air out, it opens them up, and then when they're left in one reagent, they close it back up. Because I'm fairly confident that excess coal is going to go into the silo, which is what I want. And 2 deep miners should create more than enough reagent mix to hopefully start getting both of these going. And once these start processing, then they just need to build up their coal. And then once they output, then I'll have renewable power, and my shower icon is already showing up, so that's a sign of things to come. All right, so with that, let's call it right here, guys. My outpost is kind of going strong-ish, and I think what I will do this time is, last time the stuff on the wall was getting damaged. Instead, I'm going to put them all right here. They're going to be solidly inside so that they won't get damaged. So it's going to be an IC10 right here. And then we have a transmitter beacon over here somewhere. So yeah, this is going to be my humble outpost for a little bit. I have enough water for a little while. Yeah, there's my transmitter. Yeah, this'll work. Okay, so yeah, I got a lot of coding to do. The base is gonna hopefully not warm up very much. Yeah, there we go. I got plenty of materials. I won't have to worry about anything out there for a while. Yeah, so this is Shadow Drake in a dingy little dark corner of nowhere. And I should have brought some battery chargers. Should have brought some tunes. Actually, I do have tunes. There we go. I'm gonna go on a coding spree. So when we return next time, it'll probably be me going back to the main base, because I got all of this squared away, and probably gonna get started on maybe working on my cooling system and or dismantling the other one. So thank you for your time. Have a good day, and see you later. Bye bye.